Hey, what's up YouTube? Gonna do a quick video. I'm doing the um, the converter box install on my Challenger here. Show you guys the progress. This is the LC2 is what I'm using, and I got it all hooked up here. So quick rundown of what I did since I got it torn apart. Real simple on these cars. So I got the 12 volt going to my fuse box back here, and I just used this. You got a lot of spare spaces back here. As you can see, you got all these spaces where you can put your 12 volt into. So I bought the little fuse tap to plug into my fuse box here. Fits in there real nice. I ran the wire out to, through the opening, and yeah, plenty of spaces here to tap into your to get a 12 volt power source. My ground for now, I did solder everything. I soldered that, and I soldered the ground terminal. For now, I decided to go ahead and use the factory ground where the battery's grounded at, which is here. So this is my ground wire going to my box. Once again, it's soldered in. I'm probably more likely I'm going to move it because I'm going to do the big 3 here pretty soon. So when I get in there and start doing the big 3, I'm going to ground this somewhere else. But this is I have to say it's a pretty good spot to ground it for now. So I tapped into the rear speakers. This is what it looks like with the cover off and stuff. Looks like they got 4 gauge wire already coming off the alternator, but I mean that's good, but I want to go ahead and do the 1/0. So I'm going to do a fresh run of 1/0 cable from the alternator to the back here once I do my big 3. But that is a good that's pretty good that they went ahead and gave us a 4 gauge power. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So I ran my from the rear deck speakers, I'm running the speaker wires underneath here on this side. I haven't done this side yet, but I'm going to run underneath so everything looks like it's not like it wasn't even there. But this is what it looks like, me tapping into the rear speakers there. Got the heat shrinking away. I'm gonna have to shrink that down once I'm done. But basically I used wire taps. Typically I don't like to use them, but works great. I mean, I went ahead and tapped into it using the wire taps, and came out fine. These things are not going anywhere. And just for extra precaution, I am gonna put this heat shrink around everything. And I did the same thing on this side. Used the wire taps to tap into the speaker wires there. Right now I'm using the 16 gauge speaker wire. And yeah, everything works. Good thing about these LC2s, you don't need a remote wire. You just you can enable the GTO, as they call it. When it detects a signal, it automatically turns this box on. So basically when your radio turns on, this box automatically turns on. So you don't need to run a remote wire to this. Now you could disable it. There's a little jumper on the side here. It says enable or bypass. So you move this little jumper to the bypass if you wanted to, for whatever reason, run your own remote ground or remote wire to this. But no, it turns on every time, turns off when the car's off. I mean, I don't see a need to want to use the remote wire, but I mean, it's there if you want it. And yeah, pretty simple. Let me give you guys a look through the inside here. The rear deck in these cars are real easy to take out. So here's what it looks like with the seats down in the back. I did take off this little panel here so I can run the wires down through there. You don't really have to, but I did. I want to try to be neat as possible. I did pull this up, but I had a little trouble, and that's why it's all bent up like that. But I mean, it's in there. Actually, I didn't even get it out. I ended up squeezing it just enough so I can pull this out over the little whatever lock nylon thing. And yeah, so now I'm on this side. I'm gonna run that green wire inside, probably run it this way, like back over here and back out, so that way everything's all on one side. Yeah, pretty simple stuff. And stay tuned for my next update video when I hook up one of my amps. Like I said, I got some batteries to put in here, but for today I'm just gonna get the bass in here and get bumping. And I gotta order some stuff anyways. I gotta order some more wire, and all that good stuff. But till then, I can go ahead and have some bass in the car and go from there. All right, let me know what you guys think.